Hey guys, it's 11:35 maybe. It's not Monday yet. It's Sunday, and I got back today from my spring break vacation, and I wanted to do a quick book review of the first book that I finished over spring break, and that was the one that I started reading after whatever book I read before this. And The Mountains Echoed by Khaled Hosseini. I'm sorry, I totally screwed up his name. And I'm doing it on my awful iPhone camera, so yay. Yay for awful videos. Okay, I just wanted to be brief and try to do this real quick because I'm gonna be pretty busy coming up these next few months because of prom and travel and school projects, and being a junior sucks. ACT and all that, an AP test, wow. So we're just gonna do this real quickly here. So this is his third novel that he's written, and he's just an amazing writer. I read The Kite Runner last year, sophomore year. It was like a school thing, so we had to read it, and it was absolutely amazing. I definitely recommend that one too as well. And so I read, like I said, And the Mountains Echoed, and it's basically about these two kids. It's really hard to explain this, but I will try to get it right. These two kids, they're brother sister, and what happened was their father sold the daughter to a different family, and he broke the siblings apart, and they were really close. And it's a really cool concept because now this book, it follows it has different perspectives on how that one choice changed uh, changed their fate, and then how it affected other people's lives in the making. And I think that's really interesting how he did it. Like each chapter is in a different perspective, and so the chapters are super long. Like some are 20 to 30 pages. So that's one thing I didn't really like, but it's super cool. My my thing was I love to see how it can, like, each different perspective person related back to the story, or that one choice, or that one, like, those few people that were in there at that moment when he gave away his daughter. And that it's just really cool. But the only downside is there's not much action in it. Like, I guess something that gets your heart beating, or something like that, suspense. Because it's just basically a narrative, like a ongoing narrative. Like, it's just like it's leading up to something that's never gonna happen. But what got me through the book was just my curiosity of how it connected, and I think that's what Hosseini was really going for. It's a really cool concept. I really, really enjoyed this book, and it was kind of sad too at some point, I think. What else do I think about this book other than that it's freaking awesome? I don't know. I just really, really enjoyed this book. It's it gives me outlook on life. You know what I mean? Like, one choice can affect so many other people. It's that ripple effect, and that's kind of what he was going for. Let's see if I can read you anything from here. I'm gonna read you a short version. An emotional, provocative, and unforgettable novel about how we love, how we take care of one another, and how the choices we make resonate throughout generations. And that is a really good description of this book, I think. I really enjoyed reading his books. The second book that I'm gonna do a book review that I finished over spring break was his second book, A Thousand Splendid Suns. I will talk about that in my next video. I know this one was kind of quick and maybe not so good, I guess. I'm trying to think of ways to make this just a little bit longer than 5 minutes. But then again, it will take shorter time to process and shorter time to load tomorrow. So, I can read you the praise from The Thousand Splendid Suns. I like that his books take place overseas in the Middle East. And I think that it just gives us, I guess, as Americans and English speakers and everywhere else in the world, a kind of perspective of what kind of happened over there in their past, as well as what is going on in the present. That is, that to me is absolutely amazing. And because he's from there, he's from, oh gosh, watch me get this wrong. I don't think he's from Kabul, but he uses Kabul a lot in his books as like a city, which it is an actual city. So yeah, that's probably geographically correct. But I like that he uses that, because honestly, I would not have known anything about, like, I knew nothing about Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan. I don't know a lot about that. And just from reading his books, it gives me just a little bit more outside, like, it scratches the surface of what's going on. And I felt the same way with I Am Malala. That book was, obviously it was nonfiction, so it was a first-hand account of what was going on. And it was just a good way to learn about it from that person who has lived there in that perspective. I'm shaking the camera too much, I'm sorry. But yeah, great book. I give it a good rating. He's an awesome writer. I can't get over how good his books are. I'll just talk briefly about The Kite Runner, make this video just slightly longer. The Kite Runner was a very emotional book, and I'll tell you what, I cried like maybe once or twice in that. I don't think that, oh my gosh, it's a good book. It's just kind of how, like, it talks about friendship, or the theme is about friendship and being a good friend to someone, and then it's, oh wow. That is a powerful book, my friends. It is. Okay, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here because, oh, I can read you, nope, I changed my mind. These quotes are long. But, praise for the Kite Runner. See, it had them on the back, and then it also has the Thousand Splendid Suns. It's a marvelous first novel, incredible story about culture, old-fashioned kind of novel that kind of sweeps you away. That's talking about the Kite Runner, and that's from the San Francisco Chronicle. That is a very accurate statement, and I really enjoyed that Kite Runner book. So now I'm going to finish up here. So thank you for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, do all the things YouTubers ask you to do, and thanks so much. Good night.